Last summer, I got to visit San Juan National Forest. San Juan National Forest is situated in the San Juan Mountains of southwest Colorado, an area that is greatly affected by climate change. Temperature rise has a huge impact on the plant and animal communities all over the world, especially in San Juan National Forest. The temperature in the area is already rising, and as climate change progresses, the rate of warming could increase even more. Southwestern Colorado has already warmed about 1.1 degrees Celsius, or 2 degrees Fahrenheit, in the last few decades, which is some of the fastest warming that has occurred in the United States. By 2050, temperatures are predicted to have risen by a total of 2.5 degrees Celsius, or 4.6 degrees Fahrenheit. As temperatures rise, plants and animals' habitats will not be suitable anymore, so many will not survive and whole species could suffer. These high temperatures and long, dry summers are also making fires in the forest more frequent, larger, and more ferocious, as well as lengthening the annual fire season. While fires can be good because they burn the undergrowth and clear up areas, if they become too frequent, many plants never get a chance to regrow. The National Forest is following this trend, as it has seen progressively larger wildfires, more extreme fire behavior, and a lengthened fire season. Back in 2018, the 416 and Burro Fire Complex burned a total of 57,000 acres of forest. Yes, fires are natural, but this one was much worse than it should have been because of the increasingly poor fire conditions in the area. Fires like these can also cause severe erosion and landslides because they strip the area of plants holding the dirt down. This happened during the 416 and Burro Fire Complex, when after fire flooding carried ash and sediment into the river, damaging local ecosystems and degrading water quality. Rising temperatures will also cause a loss of water, ice, and snow. In the San Juan Mountains, among most other places, rain and snow are becoming less and less frequent as climate change progresses. This is terrible because this water is vital for the many ecosystems of the park. One of the main sources of water for the area is the large summer thunderstorms. With these storms at a decline, the area could lose some of its vital summertime water. Another major source of water for the forest comes from snowy winters, which are rapidly declining. In 2018, the peak snowpack was 52% of the average, and it was 2 weeks earlier than usual. Snow is important because it reflects sunlight, keeping the area cool. The less snow there is, the less cooling happens, which in turn makes it snow less. This cycle could lead to disastrous problems here and around the world. Extreme weather will also become a lot more common in the forest, and the freak downpours and floods will ravage the remaining plant communities. While the amount and size of storms will decline with the progression of climate change, extreme rain and snowstorms that would historically break records will occur much more often. Huge floods will damage the plants beyond repair and drown out any remaining wildlife. Many animals in the area are at risk of declining into extirpation, which is local extinction, as climate change progresses. River trout are struggling with warming rivers. As temperatures rise, the tree line is moving up, encroaching on the alpine habitats of the mountains, which are home to animals like Canada lynx and American pika. Mule deer and elk will be negatively affected by the extreme storms that make the winters harsher. With the loss of all of these animals and more, whole ecosystems will be destroyed and the remaining plants and animals will have to leave or die. There has also been increased tree death across the national forest. These plants are suffering from not only extreme heat, but also increased beetle infections, as the beetles can make it higher into the mountains with warmer temperatures. A range of insects such as the western pine beetle, the fir engraver, and the Douglas fir beetle have all had detrimental effects on the forest, and their presence is only increasing. There are many more problems facing this forest, from air pollution to invasive species to littering, and we have to do what we can to stop them. While San Juan National Forest is one place that is greatly affected by climate change, everywhere will feel its effects. We have to take action while we still can, and we must solve this crisis.